Help support our coverage using Blueberry, the community that gives creators the ability to make money, get detailed audience measurements, and host their audio and video. Get 30 days to try out the service using promo code Blueberry004. That's BLUBRRY004.
And we've got our next guest here. Hello.
Hello, hello. How are you doing?
Fantastic. Yourself?
Fantastic. Very energized.
You know, that's a good place to be on day 3. Most people are starting to drag hard.
Yes, yes.
Well,
It's a hectic show.
Go ahead and introduce yourself for me.
So my name is Sanad Darida. I'm the co-founder and CTO at VoltSafe Inc.
Okay. And what do you guys do?
VoltSafe is a new technology that we've invented that allows us to get rid of the prong plug.
All right.
We replace it with something much safer, as I brought a little sample here with me. It's always exposed and off and safe to the touch.
Okay.
And only after hot, neutral, and earth touch does it allow the power to flow through.
Okay.
So it's very convenient, very simple to use, very safe around children, water, dust, you name it.
Okay.
This one is the home unit, so it's quite simple to install. All you have to do is remove the decorative faceplate on your outlet. You push the adapter in, reinstall the same 2 screws.
Okay.
Then you can put the decorative faceplate on. We've also got a couple fun ones here.
Nice.
So you can match your home decor, or make it look a little bit more modern.
If you're a big fan of Google Home, you've got the Google Home version.
Someone came and said, I like this speaker. When is it selling? But yeah, it looks, it's a bit of a modern design fabric.
Yeah.
This one's made out of wood. And then every outlet comes with an adapter like this that allows you to convert any pronged interface that you have into this outlet. And then, as you can see, it's 3 concentric, so it can rotate all the way around.
100%, it's the first thing I noticed.
Yeah.
Without question, because obviously, what a pain.
Yes.
Right? Especially, before you came on, we were talking about the insanity that is our studio up here.
Sure.
And, you know, this plug plugs in like this, and this one plugs in like this, and this one comes in like this. And
you could just orient it.
You've got all this power up here. You're trying to put it into surge protectors and stuff. Well, how do you orient everything to make it work? You don't.
Yeah.
You end up with dead outlets that you can't use.
Exactly.
Because they're covered by some stupid design cable.
Exactly.
I go out of my way to buy adapters that allow me to do this, but it's just this to this.
Exactly.
And, I mean, how easy this goes on, but then also stays in place.
It's pretty strong, yes.
Yeah, that is.
There's something satisfying about using magnets. We saw Apple brought back the MagSafe onto their MacBook lineup. People love to connect something magnetically. It's satisfying. You get that nice click every time you connect. The safety aspects are all there. Plus, we have 35 to 40 million people in North America that have moderate to severe physical disabilities. So they have issues trying to connect a pronged plug 18 inches off the ground, especially because the standard now, as of 2009, dictates that everybody has to use those tamper-resistant outlets.
Yeah.
That have those plastic flaps on the inside. So you got to force the prongs open.
I can't get a plug into that.
Yeah, so with this one, you'd be able to, even behind a couch near a bed with a side table, you can just dangle the cord and the magnet will do the rest of the work for you.
Yeah.
And of course, by nature, this is a smart plug, so you can control it with your phone. It has energy monitoring on both outlets, so and it can classify the load that it's connected to, so it can tell a TV from a toaster to a kettle.
Okay.
So at the end of the month, you can see a full overview of every appliance that's been connected in your home and how much energy each one consumed. And I know that's a big concern for those that have solar panels and battery packs on the side of the house.
Yeah, yeah.
If you think about it, on your phone, if you go to settings, battery, you'll see how much battery each app consumes. We'd be able to do the same thing now in our homes.
That's an interesting analogy on that, because some people, I've got a friend who, I mean, way before the technology was ready, was working on a product for a power company that was able to do all of that.
Right.
Nobody understood what they were looking at.
Right.
But and today there's a lot of that problem too. People don't know. I don't know what this chart means. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
But if you say it's just like looking at how much power the apps on your phone take,
Exactly.
it's exactly the same thing. That's clever.
And really, most of the smart meters right now are installed on your panels. You're looking at the overview consumption of the entire home, and it's got its uses.
Sure.
You can make sense of that information, but when you put it in a granular sense on every outlet, you really start to get control, especially because every outlet that's measured is monitored and controlled. So you can switch it off, schedule it, run your loads off peak hours so you pay less for energy. And it helps you save money at the end of the month. And it helps you save the environment too.
So there have been products, right, kilowatt and things like that. But I mean,
Chunky.
that was a box that big that had to plug in. You had to have one for everything. It didn't do anything past that. So this is doing that. Plus it's got the smart stuff and
the safety aspects.
And I don't have to worry about plugging in a thing and getting, is it a polarized plug? Oh, let's hope not, because you're going to get it wrong the first 3 times, like a USB port, right? You're always, it's going to be the third way you try. You're always going to get it wrong.
Right. In
There's no way to get this wrong.
No.
Oh, yeah, in the dark?
Yeah, forget about it.
Never going to happen.
Yeah, and our tech by nature, because it's a sensing technology, we've been able to deploy the same sensing technique on many other different applications, including marine, including robotics, to be able to autonomously charge stuff. Right now we have a lot of autonomous driving things. We see them all around CES this year.
Sure.
And the only thing not automated about it is the charging process. So you can get rovers that require zero force to connect. They don't need to get accurate positioning to be able to dock and get good old metal-to-metal connection that gives them the high-power charge that they need. No inductive, nothing like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it'll pull it into place.
Self-aligns, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got some headphones that have a magnetic with the shut-off and all of that.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic headphones. That is one of my favorite parts of the entire product is the magnetic charge on it and the fact that it's got that safe shut-off. So I'm guessing, because VoltSafe, I'm guessing that water's not going to be a problem. It knows that it's not actually connected, and it does a full shutdown, just like their headphones.
In fact, the whole connector is sealed up. On the marine application, our connectors are full IP68 rated. So at the dock, when you're trying to charge your new fancy electric boat, if you accidentally drop the charger in the water, you're not going to have to worry about water ingress. Full IP68 rating. You can just fish it out, dry it, and you're ready to connect again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Now, obviously, for this to really kick in, we've got to get this to kick in.
Correct. Yes.
So where are you on that project?
So that is why exactly I'm showcasing this adapter model. These ones are relatively cheap to manufacture and sell to our customers.
Okay.
Each unit that we sell will include multiple of these.
Okay.
So they're going to be very easy to replace if you misplace them, lose them, break them, etc.
Good.
And this outlet doesn't require you to hire an electrician or touch your breakers or anything like that. It simply adapts on top of existing outlets.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about touching anything live. You don't really need to be a technician or an electrician to install it.
Okay.
So very easy to move, very easy to install. It's going to be done in steps before we go in wall, before we replace the cord end. And I know our CEO always says this, jokingly of course. He says the day I walk into an IKEA or a Home Depot and I see an appliance that has a VoltSafe thing at the end, I know that we're a billion-dollar company without even thinking twice about it.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, it's going to be a work in progress for sure. Yeah.
So any chance some of the more standard cables might be in the future, like the standard computer cable or the figure eight or the Mickey Mouse, kind of your standard replaceable cables?
Yes,
that would be really cool as like the next step.
I'm so glad
that I could pull those figure eights and computer cables, replace them with this at the end, 100%. And just go.
Yes, we're working on it.
Excellent.
Yeah,
I figured that had to be your next step.
Yeah.
Excellent. So obviously people, well, before I get to that, what's our price point on these guys and what's our availability?
Right now we're opening up the pre-orders for these. This is our first appearance at CES, the first time we're showing it to consumers, and the response has been phenomenal.
I bet.
So we're trying to ramp up this product, and we're hoping to commercialize it early next year.
Okay.
So end of this year, early next year,
Okay.
when it will be available, and we're going to open up a pre-order on our website very soon.
Okay.
Yeah. Price point wise, it's going to come in at the same mark as power metered outlets. And keep in mind, this is a duplex. Usually when you buy them online, it's 1-to-1. This one, you'll get 2 smart outlets out of one.
Okay.
So, yeah. And the faceplates will be separate, like an extra accessory that you buy on top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. And so we expect to see them hopefully at the beginning of next year?
Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, if people want to find more information and follow your journey, how can they do that?
You can go on VoltSafe.com or follow us on Instagram or Twitter, VoltSafe Tech. Yeah, please reach out. We love hearing feedback. We love engaging. We're also an R&D house, so we can customize our technology to fit all sorts of solutions, and we've met some incredible people that are working on some heavy-duty industrial applications too.
Nice.
So anytime safety is in mind, convenience, you want to eliminate tripping hazard, we're the group to come to.
You know, I was going to mention that.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why people like the MagSafe on Apple products is that
it won't send your MacBook flying off the table.
You're going to trip over it.
Yes.
Michelle's going to trip over it. Guaranteed. Just here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, you know, you don't want the laptop to go flying away.
No.
Because those aren't cheap.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, that's one of the big things about the magnetic chargers.
100%. And workspaces, it's crucial.
Yeah.
If you can save someone from a nasty fall, it's a good thing. So, yeah.
For sure. Very cool. Well, I appreciate you coming and talking. This is a cool product.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Absolutely. Have a good rest of your show.
You as well. Bye-bye.